Hope this time is okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Sia.
Good afternoon. Okay. Looks like the weather in Yangon is good. I don't know exercise the meeting. How's the weather in can't see. Joining with my mobile phone. Okay. Okay, that's better. Right, that's better, guys. I'm using my mobile phone, it's better. Okay, what I can see, like I can see only me. You guys are totally black. You guys are totally black. So you turn on your camera, or you turn off your camera, I don't know. How about now? Can you guys hear me? All right. Please confirm me, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So how about me too? If you can hear me and you can thumbs up. Okay. Okay, there is still, I already quit with the, okay, thank you very much. So let's get started. I'm so sorry for connections. The connections is like giving us a huge problem today. So this morning, you also have completed, I do believe that. So can you tell me, this morning we've been like talking about, it's being clearly documented. So I love the pattern. They use the document as a verb form. Okay, so we finish up to 107. Question 107 we have completed. Question 108, okay, efficacy also we have completed. And then question 110, it's also completed, I guess. Is that true? So are we starting from question 109? Is that true? Oh yeah, so no. 110 also we have completed. Am I correct? Sorry, is that true? Thank you. So how about the 111, everybody? Please look at the 111 in a paragraph 2. The word this, okay, proportionally means, mostly means, this is a unreasonably, we have checked already. Am I correct? Am I correct? Thank you. If it's correct, please thumbs up, please. I'd like to know that. So, okay, so now it's from the page number 112, everybody. Could you please look at on page, not page number 112, actually the number 112. Okay, 112. So in the third paragraph, the author suggests that, so I want you to go to your PDF folder and go to paragraph 3, everyone. Could you please look at that? Okay, based on this paragraph, okay, in paragraph 3, okay, the author suggests, so what does the author suggest one? It's a choice A, B, C, and D. So what's your choice, Mrs. Sai? Please tell me your choice for questions number 112.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. How about me too? Hope your connection is okay.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, yes, I can hear you now. Thank you. Let me, Jason. Hello. Hello. So funny, huh? Connection is giving answer. Okay, sorry about that. So you guys also have been a connection problem. Okay, Jason, welcome back. Yes, please wait for your friends. Stay connecting to the audio. Yes, to meet Jason and Jason, we're talking about question number 112. The answer choice, like in the third paragraph, the author suggests that we have 4 options as you see there. So the answer choice is A. Yes, that's correct. This is the increase of incarceration in America. It's felt most strongly by minorities. Yes. So America, as you see in America, like Native American people, British people colonized a long time ago. British people colonized and then they bully Native American people. African American, they are just minority people, you know. Okay, so in here, okay, 112, the answer choice goes to A. Yes, that's true. An increase of, okay, incarceration in America is felt most strongly by the minorities, most the small ethnic groups people. Thank you very much. So moving on to 113. Okay, the word direct. The word direct means most severe. We have checked already. Am I correct? Most direct goes to most severe. And then how about 114? How about the 114? The author mentions the Asian, okay, prison population in order to. So why did the author mention about the Asian prisoner? Okay, in order to, is it emphasize? I just want you to look at only the verb form, emphasize or imply or provide or protest. We have 4 choices as you see. Emphasize the insidious nature of, or implying that senior citizens are committing more crime, or provide another reason for the current US jail population crisis, or protest the abolition of the death penalty in most states. So what you pick for 114, everybody? What you pick? Mrs. Sign, can you hear me, boy?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your answer choice for 114? What's your choice?
C.
Okay, thank you. Let me, Jason. May I hear your voice?
C.
Thank you very much. Jason also?
C.
Yes, in order to provide, that's correct, another reason for current US jail population crisis. Thank you very much. So now, paragraph 4. In paragraph 4, it could be inferred. It says that it could be inferred that the author does not believe in giving prisoner, okay, parole, or believes that many prisoners who have life sentences do not deserve them, or believes the money spent on lifelong prisoner might be better used as well. Yes. Uh-oh, only 2 left. Oh, connections. The connection is killing us. Connection is killing us. Class? 115 twice, Mr. Sign.
I chose C.
Thank you very much. That's correct. Yes, that's true. Let me, Jason.
C.
Correct. So how to interpret? Look at, oh, yeah. Okay. So look at that. We have got states there. The first is represent all the states. All right. Mississippi, Alabama. Okay, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and also the Minnesota and Maine. So look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 area. 5 states we have there. Okay, inconcentrated are 100,000 people. Moderate 100,000 people. And then the last column represent the percentage population of below national poverty level. So look at the amount, look at the number. Okay, Louisiana's like 100, okay, 1,420. For moderate, it's 11.8, but look at the poverty level is like 19.9. Okay, read one state by state. Only after that, let's move on to question number 116. Based on the table, the questions directly from the table, based on the table, which of the following statement is true? So class, you need to read all the answer choices. Well, which sentence out of 4 is true? Look at A. States with higher incarceration rates have higher poverty levels. And the B states with in here, as you see, we have got states and states. All right, states, yes. Answer is one of them, or none of them. So, what's your pick? A. If you pick the choice A, thumbs up, please. If you pick the choice A, thumbs up, please. States with higher incarceration rates have higher poverty level, as you see there. Okay, 19.9, okay, 21.9, 19.2. When you go back and look at the table, and the 11.4 and 14.0, these are the poverty level. With higher incarceration, so higher is like, highest is 100, okay, 1,420. So according to this, A is the correct answer. That's how you have to interpret it. This is the true based on the table. Okay, so now moving on to next 170. Which of the following statements from the table? So question is asking again, which sentence you can infer? Which sentence you can infer? Is it about geographic location, or is it about southern states? Is it about poverty level? Or is it about the higher income rates are due to more life sentences? So answer, everybody. Based on the table, what can you infer? Of course, you need to infer poverty levels are strong indication of higher crime rates and prison populations. If one of all of you choose, okay, try C, please thumbs up. Please thumbs up. Okay, Matthew is back. Matthew, we're talking about questions 1 and question 117. Question 116 answer choice goes to A, and then questions 117 answer choice goes to C. That's it. So I am not going to go on the passage because we'll move on to the writing section. So would that be okay if I give you guys as a whole for passage 11? If you agree, thumbs up. If you agree, please thumbs up. Passage is not that long. Yes, Matthew, thank you so much. Passage is not that, it's quite short. It's quite short. So questions are 18 to 127. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just 10. One passage, we have just 10 questions only. So this is going to be a homework for you. I want you to do that at homework. Let's say it's a home practice. It's a home practice. It's a home practice. Okay. HP. Home practice. Please do it at home practice. Now, let's go to writing section, everybody. Writing a language. Writing a language. How many passages we have completed? How many passages we have completed? Somebody's respond. How many passages we have completed? Can you go check in your book, in your PDF folder? I think we have finished up to passage number 6, am I correct? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I think you gave some of the remaining questions as homework for passage.
Oh, yeah. So start from question 3.
I'm not sure.
300 and okay. So last week, passage 6. Every new year, I mean, yes, we have the page 330 Question 339. Okay, thank you very much. So start from 339, we have to check, right? Thank you so much. So can you go to page number 106, questions number 339. Question 339, which is on page number 106. Gazing, we are on page number 106, writing section. Questions number 339. Unfinished lessons. I assigned you last week to complete them, but we have been checked. Start from 339. You will see that there is also a table to interpret. Okay. Questions number 339. As usual, we have four choices. No change, bodies, comma, bodies, column, and a bodies, comma, and what? So let's go to the text first. 339. When you look at the 339, okay, look at the 339 in your test. Body stop. What foods do I choose? Why am I eating them? And how does eating the food make me feel? And where am I eating? Where am I eating? So in here, well, it could be the best choice. Or it could be the best choice. You need to go back. It sounded too good to be true, but mindful eating, often referred to by nutrition, the anti-diet, it's a thing about every aspect of the food people put in their body. So the answer choice, okay, answer choice is the first idea and second idea. Okay, you put comma in this case. You can't put comma in this case. So if you want it, actually, you can put the full stop. We have no full stop choices. You need to see. Is that what you chose, guys? Bodies, column, and then what? It's all about punctuation. If you chose 20 thumbs up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Because choice D is not possible. Comma and WH question. So look at that table this time. Okay. All food and product launches featuring ethical claims, not including ethical packaging. So when you look at how to interpret, look at that. The vertical line represents the number like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200, 400. Okay, bottom line represent the year. Inside only one line, which is launches. So as you see that the line, how it goes, it shows increase. It shows increase, decrease. When you check, okay. All right, check this out. Offset it in 2010 to the 2006. It showed the trend. It increased gradually. That's it. So here's the question for all of you. Question for all of you. All right. Which choice most accurately represent? It says accurately represent information presented in the graph. So when you look at the graph, okay, read the graph at the same time read the answers. Question asks you which choice A, B, C, D, there must be one. Which most accurately represents? Means it covers. A sentence you choose is going to cover, it must cover that graph. Okay, accurately represents information presented in the graph. So look at choice A, B, C, D. The number of products featuring ethical claims will continue to rise. It seems possible. Companies have increased the number of products featuring ethical claims by more than 600% since 2010. Both seems correct. The first one is also, it's like it shows the upward trend. It seems to continue. Okay. The question asks you most accurately. I want you to highlight it if you have the book. Okay. Those English words will help you. Most accurately. Since the question asks you most accurately, Part B, choice B is one of the things that you consider. One of the choices that you need to consider. And more products featuring ethical claims are being launched now that millennials are on shopping. Come on, it doesn't make sense. If consumers stop buying products based on ethical claims, and the company would stop. Come on, no, it's not that. So since the question asks you most accurately, yes, choices need to be, you need to pick. Please pick choice B. If you chose choice B, thumbs up, please. This is most accurate. Thank you. How about sign and how about gazing?
Okay.
You chose round one?
Yeah, I chose A.
You chose A?
A.
Yeah, because it is true. It's also true, but questions. Like I said, two are possible and two are possible. Both be a possible, but look at question asks you most accurately. So to present accurately, the number is better. It's like around 600 percent since 2010. Just like that. Companies have increased the number of products featuring ethical claims by more than 600% since 2010. Which choice most accurate information presented in the graph? Choice A and B can come. Sometimes yeah, it can be nice like that. Now, 3, 4, 1. Information from the graph would be most effective used in which paragraph? So you need to go back to the graph. It says that information from the graph would be most effective used which paragraph. So by looking at this, which paragraph would be best? And isn't that type of question was it's kind of like a time consuming. So you need to go, read and speed up paragraph 1, and then would that be okay? Or paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, and then paragraph 5. Check like this. So what's the pick? Let me ask Mr. Sai.
I chose B.
Okay. Let me imagine. Me too, and Casey, tell me. Come on, Casey, me too.
A.
Okay. So information from the graph would be most effective use in which paragraph? Effective use. So paragraph A, when you go check that, every new year, I make a research to label healthy life, healthier life, lose weight, boost my energy level, and a lot of things this year is going to be the year. It sticks on me and life changes. Okay, look at the topic. And memberships may order diet and spreadsheets with points and calorie maps, blah, 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 blah. So when you look at the graphs of food product launches featuring ethnic groups, not including ethnic packages. So to put in paragraph 1, no. So paragraph 2, go ahead and read. The article stated that the top food trend for the coming year was mindfulness, driven by, millennials. Mindfulness is new consumer perspective of shopping for a product or how it aligns with personal values, understanding, respecting, and valuing the food people put into their bodies, thinking about where products come and how they are produced and distributed and what impact those choices have on our eating habits. The grocery industry is being pushed to be the consumer physically and intellectually informing and empowering shoppers make and easier. So when you look at that, the graph you should put, would be most effective used in which paragraph? Yes, choose paragraph 2. Not 3, 4, and 5. It's a bit complicated sometimes to understand all of it.
you need time. Sometimes thinking of it or if you deeply read, it might take you like 5 minutes or so to put. Take you 5 minutes. So therefore, please speed up a little bit. Choices is actually choices. Answer choice is A. This is the best to put in the paragraph to add most effective use in the paragraph 2. Not paragraph 1, paragraph 3, not paragraph 4. That was the unfinished lessons yesterday one, but now continue. Long story, passage 7 class. It's a long story, passage 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 and 5, 6 paragraphs in total. Okay, go to 342. 4 choices. All right, no change, eventful, positive, or depressing. So go back to the story. Passage 7. Go back to the story and look at. All right. Others had more quiet experience. More quiet experiences. Okay, others had more quiet experiences. So look at that sentence. More quiet experiences. So okay, if you choose no change, come back to 342. No change? Nah, don't think about that. Others is more quiet experience. So we have the 3 left. Quiet. For quiet, is it like depressing or positive or uneventful? Do you think it's the best choice? Some were with war and some with the expansion of the nation, okay, some with poverty, many other crises. You know, George Washington, he became the president. Donald Trump is considered for 45th president, but okay, Cleveland served non-consecutive terms and count 44. Each administration had pros and cons. Some were faced with wars, like the president, and some have like this, some have like this. So others had more quiet experience. So in here, experience, it's not always use quiet. So some has war, some has this problem, some has a black and white problem, some has an economic problem. So here, the positive sentence, quiet. Is it positive? Experience, can't choose positive when you read it. Present, it's possible. It's possible. No change, you can't pick. So only 2 choices left. Uneventful and depressing. Some others had more quiet experiences. Quiet itself in this sentence doesn't make sense. So no change is not okay to pick. So only 2 choices left. Now start from Jason. I would like to hear your idea. All these choices.
B.
Okay, experiences, eventful experience. How about Mr. Sam?
B.
Okay, so this is the only word left, but depressing is not used in here, like experience, like depressing experience. Ah, come on. Your personally, you can use like, oh my God. Okay, presidents every single day face different problems, difficulty. It's so depressing. You can say yourself, but in here, yes, you have to choose uneventful. Eventful, don't use eventful. It's beautiful. Eventful of life, you can say like that. In Myanmar, we go, "Boa tui chung so ne," like, you know, say, chanta bude, say that, sakane bude. Okay, like that, you know, solo bude, or like that. I can't. If you have a different experience in your life and say, eventful of life. Got it. So now, let's go on to next. 343. 343. In exam class, remember, writing the language questions, you guys can, okay, you don't need to spend that much time for that. Compared to reading, it demands lots and lots of critical thinking, you know. Sometimes not the reasoning skill, but some questions like you have to, that way. You have to use those techniques. So if you come back directly down 3, 4, 3, and it makes sense. You ask yourself. So it makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Why? You have to go back and check the grammar pattern. Sometimes when you're looking at the choices, you notice that what type of question is it? You are going, okay, you are tested whether you understand grammar, subject verb agreement or not, punctuations or not, you know, writings, language questions. So in here, 434, guys, so easy for you. All right, no change. It's where has been. So read that sentence. If it makes sense, then no change. If it doesn't make sense, you have to find the error. The beginning and ending, subject verb agreement, punctuation, and then sometimes, of course, it doesn't make sense just like that. So let's go. This story. In fact, despite current social media claims, most forgotten words presidents ever were or elected prior to the 1950s. And least memorable was Warren G. Harding. I don't know what number is that for him. Okay. Least memorable was Warren G. Harding. So when you look at that, it makes sense, doesn't make sense. The underline one. Somebody tell me, it makes sense or it doesn't make sense? It makes sense. It makes sense. You don't need to change. But if you doubt yourself, you go there and check. Is but to be is totally impossible. We're talking about the past. But presidency just only one where it's not possible. But how about the present perfect? Has been, was that okay? Like the least memorable has been, no, it's at all. That's how you need to check. I hope you understand what I mean. If you clearly understood, thumbs up. Oh, okay. I'm waiting for. I see 3 thumbs. Okay, good. So now, one more. 3, 4, 4. This time, don't go to the choices. Just read. Stay on their story. So Warren G. Harding, comma. Who is that? Of course, the president. That guy is the 29th president from 1921 to the 1920. Only just 2 years. That's 2 years. Okay, poor him. Okay, so check this out. The 29th president from 1921 to the 1923. Okay, so it makes sense or it doesn't make sense? So what type of question is that? How you should go and check on questions number 44. 4 choices again. Change, no change. President, blah, 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 from president, long dash, and from. So check that. Who is Warren G. Harding? Of course, you need to explain as a writer, right? Okay, who is that guy? It's a 39th president from 1921 to 1923. Is there any error or it makes sense or it doesn't make sense? Ask yourself. It makes sense or it doesn't make sense? If you doubt or it doesn't make sense, like that, go check that. Semicolon, comma, on dash. President, okay, blah, 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 blah. Can we put like this? President from between the president and the president. Do we need such kind of punctuation? You need to ask yourself like that. So, original story, look at that. Is there any error? It doesn't make sense to solve. So, Mr. Sai, what do you think?
think it's C.
Do you think it is error?
I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I won't choose A and I'll choose C.
Okay. So how about the mean case? Do you think it's an error or it makes sense or it doesn't make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay. So how about is in the mean? Hello, the mean case. Are you there? Matthew, we are talking about question number 344. We are on the story. We are looking at the story, how to solve that problem. Actually, it makes sense. You don't need to change. If you check in the punctuation, in front of it, also look at comma. Warren Harding. Who is Warren Harding? You need to explain by putting comma. It's without like that. So there is a comma there already. If you change that into the punctuation, if you think it's just a punctuation, doesn't make sense at all. So the original sentence itself makes sense. Therefore, you don't need to change. So pick A, no change. You see this one?
Uh,
Because there's a one like Warren Harding, comma, president, and comma, comma. It's not that way. Did you see that? Then let's move on to 345 to 351. 345 to 351. I'll use some time. Don't check in dictionary. Don't check in dictionary. You can save your time in that sections, you know. Go look at that, pick the best one. That's it. If you have done, please thumbs up. I'll give you some time. If you guys are ready, thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? You guys supposed to be done by now. Okay, Mr. Sai is ready. Okay, Matthew has a connection problem. Jason and Jason, it's okay. Take your time. Jason, take your time. Good. So let's go to 345. 345. Okay. In the test, look at the 345. It's the second paragraph, everybody. He was attending a one-room school and playground band. So look at that sentence. He was attending a one-room school and play in town band. It makes sense or it doesn't make sense? Okay, it's that type of question is testing your grammar pattern. In here, was attending is a past continuous. If you want to use past continuous, you can't use past continuous alone. You need to use past continuous with simple past. Let me give you an example. Okay, I was taking a shower. It sent me a message. Should be like that. I was talking on the phone when you called me. Example, right? So if you use past continuous, there must be simple past. Past continuous is past. You know, it must use in the same sentence. But in here also, you can ask me that there is also past simple play in town band. But you see that there is a at the end. So you need to change the clause, put some clause. Therefore, he was attending one-room school and play in the north. So second part of the sentence is a simple past, so there must be simple past too. If we are talking about 3, 4, 5, the choice must be If you chose C, hands up. It's a simple pass, everyone. Okay. All right, thank you. So now, how about the 3, 4, 6? Go to question, everyone. The author is considering adding the following sentence to paragraph 3. Paragraph 3, which option is the most logical placement for the following sentence? Logical placement, you have to think carefully. Look at a sentence that says, however, comma, Hardin's perspective of the role and responsibility of a president was more ceremonial than functional. More ceremonial than functional. So look at that sentence. However, Hardin's perspective of the role and responsibility of a president was more ceremonial than functional. Question asks you is, in the paragraph 3, okay, which sentence, this line, where should you put? It means like, where should you put? Okay, after sentence 2, after sentence 3, or after sentence number 4, or we don't need it. Leave it out. So let's go in the paragraph 3. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Look at line number 1. Political advancement was due mostly to favors for city bosses, and Hardin failed to win the governorship of Ohio in the 1910. However, Hardin's perspective of responsibility at all. You can't put, okay. Look number 2 also. This bid for U.S. Senate in 1941 was successful, but he was not very active participant in legislature after sentence 2. No. However, Hardin perspective, this is also not good. 3, as a Republican, he supported business interests and higher tariffs. You know, tariffs mean you charge when you import or export. You know, when you imported the product from another country and government charge for extra tariffs. But even while presenting a strong position, he missed 2/3 of the votes he could have participated in. However, Hardin's perspective of ruling so I think after sentence number 4, he was an impressive speaker, had no major political enemies, and had the right stance on all the important issues. These qualities won him the presidential election in 1921. However, this is the bad choice. From perspective of rule and responsibility, yes, that's true. If you chose C, thumbs up, class. Yes, wonderful. You guys are getting better and better and better and better. So now, question 3, 4, 7. Go back to the story. Where's 3, 4, 7? Okay, 4th paragraph. President Hardin's administration was not known for his accomplishments. Although there were a few, most notably establishing a budget for the federal government and calling the Washington, blah, blah, blah. So when you look at that, it itself makes sense or it doesn't make sense. President Hardin's administration was not known for its accomplishments. All right, what is that? What are we talking about? Okay, look at the sentence. Okay, his accomplishments. Is it okay? It makes sense or does it make sense? Read it back. If it doesn't make sense, you can't pick no change. And then their accomplishment for their accomplishment. What are we talking about? Are we talking about only president? No. And look at that. There's one impossible. IT supposed to be S. It means it is. So D is not possible. The choice will be only ITS. Its accomplishment. We're talking about President Hardin's administration. That must be the administration. No hints. If you pick C, thumbs up, class. Right? Yes. Wonderful. So 348. Tell me your answer, sign. 48.
Good.
Okay, you chose?
I chose C. condemned.
Okay. B, condemned. Thank you. Let me guess the choice.
B.
Okay. How about Methu?
B.
Uh-huh. Jason?
B.
All right. So in 348, we look at that. What's labeled with corruption? It says that in the sentence. Label with corruption. Label. Someone labeled you as a FOOL. It's not good. So you need to read the whole sentence. Unfortunately, after introduction, we put comma, okay. Most of Harding's cabinet and later his time as president was labeled with corruption. So this is a too strong to use label. Okay, you shouldn't use label. So don't use no change. And then condemn with correction. Condemn is also too strong, too powerful to use. Condemn. You can't use be as well. It must be tainted with correction. You know, tainted with correction. This is the best choice for it. T-A-I-N-T, tainted. If you guys chose tainted, thumbs up. Tainted with correction. Yeah. All right. You know, the NLD and Jampool, they what did they do? Like they're trying to hold the power last 10 years or 5 years, 7 years. And there was a guy or Yango minister or something, you know, the guy. And then, yeah, now he is in jail or I don't know, like his news, his property, you know, in the list, in the history, we can say it like he, okay, labeled or tainted with corruption too. Politics is very complicated. Like I'm talking about that guy. So tainted with corruption or okay, good. You chose the correct one. Nice. 349. In the test, 349, two other staff members in both with the Veterans Bureau committed suicide soon after the scandal was known. Is it okay to use the scandal, you know, like that? Scandals to the public was known to the public. It makes sense or doesn't make sense? It makes sense, but scandal, you know, suicide soon after scandal. Suicide soon after scandal. Look at this. So what's your choice? Jason, Methu, and Sign. Tell me your choice. No change, shocking, and comma many. Shocking and because, shocking, okay, semicolon, many. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Look at 349. What's no vocabulary? Is it okay to use no or a V or repudiated or what is it? Rescinded. So it always says two are difficult, right? Right, that make you confused and tough. Okay, and the two, when it's no change and it's easy, like V. So who chose V? Thumbs up. According to the pro tips, it's so easy to pick. Two words are very difficult, so that can't be. And writer introduced the easy word, and then here no and B both are okay. Then it's a reachable for most students. So answer must be one of it. Okay, answer is B. V. 350. Okay, last paragraph 350. This incident may not seem so shocking, and many residents have faced similar situation and not being judged so harshly. So look at this sentence. Writer doesn't want to separate, okay, like a choppy sentence, you know. So if you see a sentence like this, what you need class, semicolon. If you chose letter D, hand, thumbs up. Okay, yes. Because if you want, you can put the full stop. Example, today this incident may not seem so shocking, all right, and many have faced similar situations and not being judged so harshly. So the first idea, second idea, okay, what you need, and many not. Okay, put the semicolon. That's the answer for that. Sign, slide, you don't get correct.
Yeah.
What's your choice?
I chose no change.
Okay, you chose no change. Hmm. This incident, yeah, confusing. This incident may not seem so shocking. Semicolon, many presidents have faced similar situations being judged so harshly. Okay, so we better go on that grammar. Later on, I will explain like this. I have probably already, I know when to use how to use one grammar part by part. But we're doing this like it's a test. How can we get the correct answer? That's how the approach we apply in our class. Like I said, practice great. Let's go. Last 351. No change. And B said president, comma, which. C said president that. D said president, comma, and. So go to the last. His greatest downfall was his lack of commitment to the responsibility of being president, comma, that may have made him one of the worst president ever. So listen carefully. What do we need, which is missing? His greatest downfall was his lack of commitment to the responsibility of being president. Commitment to the responsibility of being president. So this is that, comma and that, you see, comma and that. Okay, we can't use this that in here. Okay, and if we can't use that, you don't need comma as well. Then leave part C. And if you're thinking of like A and B and, so the first idea and second idea are the same or not, you have to think. We are talking about commitment to the responsibilities. Responsibilities can be that or can be which. It can make conflict. So I don't know whether you get the answer or not, but let me ask you. Sign, you chose no change, right?
I chose B.
Okay, you chose B. Thank you. Kazin? Oh, my guess is wrong. Because I can see your face, that's why. Kazin, tell me.
B.
Yeah, let's need to choose B, guys. Commitment to responsibility. Which president of the which they have made him one of the worst presidents ever. Oh my God. So now you understand the worst president ever in American history. How about our country? How about our country? Word something. Okay, we're talking there, not in class. Okay. So, successfully done. Sec 1 done. And then I will take you to the section 2. Writing and language questions. Message number 8. After graduate, so this is all about American young people, what's happened. After graduating high school, and many young adults for part-time jobs to help pay for college. Yes, that's true. No, in our country. So we are like mommy boy and mommy girl, So our parents are very supportive. We're not like that. But when you are overseas, of course, you have to practice and apply like that. Living expenses, transportation, and social events. However, they need jobs with flexible schedule as their ability could change from semester to semester. comma, they might already have another job. So think about that. There's one area again, one area that you need to check. I'll give you some time. Please take your time to complete. Okay, so I want you to do question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions up to 356. Up to 356 questions, you will have a 10 minutes. Let's go, guys. Only 5 questions. You have 10 minutes. Okay, shall we check? Shall we? Looks like you guys are working on all the exercises, I guess. Right. Move on to question 352, everyone. Question 352. So we have questions 352. Semester. What is your pick, Mr. Sign? Sign?
Hello?
Yes.
4352. I chose B.
Okay, thank you very much. Is in.
B.
Okay. So how about Metu and Jason?
B.
Okay, look at that. However, sentence start like that. They need jobs with flexible schedule as their availability could change from semester to semester. Okay, comma. And they might already have another job. Yes, you're right. You guys need to choose B. Letter B is the correct choice for you. So now move on to 353. In the test, it says, in fact, 10 to 50% of the working age population make their life primarily independently are there, make their living primarily independently employing instead of as extra income. So it's change, no change. Of course, you can't pick that one, no change, because it doesn't make sense at all. So primarily make their living independently employing, or make their primary living independently employing, or independently make their primary living employing. So in here, you have to think, okay? You have to think carefully. What's your pick? Let me make you.
I chose C.
All right, thank you. Jazin?
C.
Yes, because the answer choice where, yeah, where we see. Sai, I hope you chose same thing, huh, Jazin? Choice C, correct. Make their primary living independently employed. This is the correct one, everybody. Then let's move on to next. 354. Look at in the test. 354. Okay, third paragraph. So second paragraph. One of the most popular and fastest growing careers are driving for a ride-share app like Uber or Lyft. So think about that. It makes sense or it doesn't make sense. You have to think carefully. It makes sense or it doesn't make sense. One of the most popular and fastest growing careers are driving for a ride-share app like Uber or Lyft. What to pick? Look at the subject of agreement. I hope you will understand it. So mostly students are looking at careers. Because of the careers, you think that the answer choice is going to be R. That's why they mistakenly picked down. It's correct. So that's why they said no change, but don't pick that. Don't look at the careers, everybody. This is one of the most, because of one of the most, after one of the most, the now it needs to be the plural. Therefore, don't consider that careers are that one. That must be ISS. If you pick ISS, subject of agreement, and even the structure in the pattern, you will notice that. One of my students won it. That's one. Sai, you get correct? Jazzy, Metu? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I chose B.
You stay confused?
Kind of. Yeah.
So look at the sentence. One of the most popular and fastest growing career must be IS is. No. Some students think career is a subject. Because of careers, there must be R. Because careers, there's S. It actually is not. We S in the careers because the pattern. Okay, one of my friends, there are many friends you have among them one. It means like that. So one is, it's supposed to be like that. One is driving. Okay, R, there must be it's. This is the way how you have to correct it. And that's how you need to see the error there. So 3, 5, 4, of course, answer choices is. So 355. 355 at the top. Look at that, 355. Long sentence, number 5. Before deciding which company to work for, it is important to explore the differences in the hiring process, potential income, the payment process, and both employee and customer satisfaction. Class, it's a long sentence. Please don't get confused. Look at that. Before deciding which company for, okay, it's a phrase. It's important to explore the differences in the hiring process. There's a comma, potential income, comma, and the payment process, and both employees and customers. So you see that there is an and comma, commas are okay, but there is an error. Okay, so what you have to do, the author is considering moving sentence 5 in paragraph 2. Okay, moving the sentence in paragraph 2. So which option is the most logical choice? Which option is the most logical choice? Think carefully, everybody. So is that after sentence number 1? That sentence is put after sentence number 1. One of the most fastest growing careers is. So after that, is it whether be okay? Second choice. Some of the positive reasons people start are extra income, working only when they want to, feeling useful, keeping busy, okay, meeting new people. After this sentence, would that be okay if we put sentence number 3? The startup costs to begin driving for U-Bar or Life are very low. Myanmar, we use not U-Bar, Myanmar or U-Bar and how they pronounce it, but now we don't use that. We use different. Now there are also 2 or 3 more. I heard they are introduced already in the market. So taxi, what do you want to do? You know, we've got different transportation. So it could be the best. Ladies and gents, authors considering movie satisfied in paragraph 2, which option is the most logical choice? If you chose letter B, thumbs up. After B, some of the positive reasons people start driving are extra income, working only when they want to, feeling useful, keeping busy, and meeting new people. Before deciding which company to work for, see, choices present. Only after that, you need to be aware of this sentence. Okay, before you join, before deciding which company to work for, so this is best. This is the best after sentence number 2. How many of you pick the same like me? You pick same as mine, thumbs up, please. I'd like to see. Only you after sentence 2, it makes sense. It's a logical choice, guys. Looks like no one get correct. No? Okay. Then I will move to the next 356. Which option improves the flow and clarity? So you have done already that type of questions. Flow and clarity of the following sentence in a paragraph. So look at sentences. once you pass the expectations and background check, when you pass these check, the training sessions are completed online and you are ready to go. Which options improves the flow and clarity of the following sentence in paragraph 3? All right, the training sections are completed online and you're ready to go. So how you can put choice A, you're ready to go once you pass the inspection and background check. The training sections are completed online, it makes sense or not? The training sections are completed online and once you pass the inspection and the background check, you are ready to go. Yes, B makes sense. Pass the inspection and the background check, complete the training sections online and you're ready to go. It looks like it's like kind of like ordering something, it's command. So choice A, B, C. And last choice for you, you're ready to go once you pass the inspections, the background check, and the online training section. Which improvement, which flow will be the best for you? Choice A or B or C or D. Once you pass the inspection and background check, the training sections are completed online and you're ready to go. It's not smooth. The flow is not that smooth. So what's the best choice, everyone? If you chose A, thumbs up. No one. If you chose letter B, you chose A. Okay. If you chose letter B, thumbs up. Sign letter B. If you chose letter C, thumbs up. Okay. Thumbs down, sign. If you chose the last choice, letter D, thumbs up. Okay. So please give applause. The answer choice. I want you to look at up there. Conclusion that once you pass the inspections and the background check, okay, it's a phrase. The training sections are completed online and you're ready to go. It looks like it's a language, you know. It's not, the sentence is not that smooth. So when most students, when chose A, I saw two chose A, you're ready to go once you pass the inspection and the background check. The training sections are completed online. No, A is actually totally odd. It's not that smooth. Check B. Training sections are completed online and once you pass the inspection, so you have to be aware of, okay, to be aware of that part B, choosing B. Training sections are completed online. Yeah, it makes sense. And once you pass the inspection and you see the background check, comma, you're ready to go. B, sign, I saw that you chose B. No, it's not that. It doesn't improve the flow and clarity of the sentence. So only choice D is the best. You are ready to go when you pass the inspection. The background check, inspection, okay, inspection, background, and online training session. Only after that, it means like you're ready to go. Ready to go once you have done this, it means like that. I repeat, you know, okay, it means, okay, you're ready to go once you pass the, okay, inspections, background check, and online training sections. That's how it should be. Answer choice is D. Unfortunately, 3 of them made mistake. Okay, luckily one got correct. Congratulations for you. So 357 to, okay, 363. It's going to be home practice for you. Home practice for you. HP. For next, not next week actually, we are meeting on Wednesday. Remember, we are meeting on Wednesday. So this is going to be the home practice for all of you guys. That is it for today. I'm sorry for like any inconveniences like internet connection and methods you've been suffering, you've been like facing that problem. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, any questions? Uh-oh. So one thing is, please don't be lazy, everybody. After you have learned, like practice, read more and find the error. It makes sense, it doesn't make sense. Okay. And then for the reading, like critical, so you have to think critically. Some of the questions are, okay, like you don't need to understand anything sometimes, but look at the questions and learn how to eliminate the impossible choices. It will help you a lot. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming. We are meeting that they are coming Wednesday. Right. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a nice day.